Welcome, stoners. Welcome back to another episode of I'm Too Effing High. I'm your high host, James Mastreani, and I'm very excited to be here with you guys for another episode of the greatest show that's ever existed. This is the show where we get comedians high on cannabis and have them do comedic challenges to prove that marijuana makes everything funnier. That's what the show is. It's a live show that we've done for over 4 years. Obviously, we can't do live shows right now, so we're coming to you live stream. It's also a podcast with new episodes every single Tuesday. If you ever want to find out more information about the show, you can see past episodes or listen to past episodes. Go to imtooeffingHigh.com. And we do new episodes every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and Friday at 6 p.m. With some of the best comedians in Los Angeles getting high with us. So make sure you tune in, and thanks again for being here. We got a really, really fun show today. Two very, very funny high comedians. They're here to talk about their new podcast, which I think is a really fun podcast. I'm excited to have them on. But first, before we get to them, got to get to my right-hand man. He's here with me every episode. The very high, the very trying to think of another word for high that's not stoned or faded. Faded is fun. The very faded DJ Blue Dream.
Weed every day, smoke weed. We smoke weed every day. Weed every day, smoke weed. We smoke weed every day. Smoke weed, we smoke weed every day. Every weed, smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
There he is. How you doing? How you doing, DJ Blue Dream?
I'm good. I'm pretty high. I'm pretty high. Yeah. I only just got high, like right before the episode.
I literally just got high.
Yeah, I got there quick. I'm so excited about today.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I really. I'm climbing, but I'm low right now. I'm about a 6'5".
Okay. Yeah.
I'm at a 6'5", but I'm climbing. I got a J here. I got a little oil. I got a late start on smoking weed today. So
yeah.
But you know,
6'5" for you is very low. I feel like the day you were born, the doctor looked at your chart and was like, "Oh, he's about a 6'5" on how high he is right now."
He checked my heavy eyelids. He was like, "Let's see here. Yep. This baby is high as shit." He's already a 6'5". How high are you? Where are you at right now, buddy?
I'm also around there, I think, like a 6-ish, but I can feel it climbing because I popped like a 5 milligram edible. You know,
okay,
right before,
nice.
So that's gonna kick in a minute, but I'm also kind of been making these lattes. I'm a little cross, little what is it called? The 4-man speedball. A little bit of that.
Yeah. Get a little energy, get a little relaxation, confuse your body, make it go back and forth, right?
Yeah, it's so important to use our bodies during this stay at home,
Test it.
time.
Test it out. See the limits that your body can go to, be it chemically or physically or emotionally. Now's the time to like really use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm super excited to do this show with you again, man. I've really been enjoying these.
Yeah, thanks shows. To our viewers for joining us. Feel free to stand up in the chat at any point. We love hearing from you.
Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, really fast, I hate doing all this pluggy shit at the very top, but I do want to let our viewers know that next Friday, we have been doing a weekly show Friday on our own YouTube page. Next Friday at 8 p.m., we will be doing a live stream on the Upright Citizens Brigade YouTube page. We're going to have some really, really great comedians for the show. Some really exciting guests. So tune in next Friday, 8 p.m. at the UCB YouTube.
Yeah, UCB Comedy, I believe is the...
That's right. Yeah. Let's get to our high comedians, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Both of these comedians are hilarious performers and writers at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. they also just started a new podcast with Campfire Media called P.S. I Love Rom-Coms. I was just on this, DJ Blue Dream. I had a fucking blast.
What rom-com did you talk about?
I watched and we talked about the rom-com Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Holds up, man. Super funny. I really liked it. But what they're doing, well, I'll let them explain what the show is, but I think it's a really cool angle and I think people should listen to it because they'll like it. Please welcome to the show, Allie Jennings and Mia Schauffler.
I got red eyes. What? I got red. Give me the medicine. I ain't no leprechaun.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Welcome. I'm so excited to have you guys. And so just really fast, let's just check in and find out how high you are right now. So Mia, we'll start with you. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? How high are you? Let our viewers know.
Oh, I think, man, I think I'm maybe like about like a 7 or like a 6.
Okay.
I know,
Okay.
and I'm meant to be a 3, so that's where I'm at. There.
You want to be a 3?
I will. No, I thought I was like, I'll go for a 3, and then I think Allie, yeah, and then yeah.
And then you overshot it.
Yeah.
You went for a 3. Now you're at a 7.
Yeah, but I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset.
I love it. Awesome. How about you, Allie? Where you at?
I think I'm a solid 5 right now. I think I was also aiming for a 3. And me and I overshot a little bit. But it's okay.
Yeah.
What's been your method? What's been your method of weed infusion? What's the word? Ingestion.
Usage.
Yeah, me and I we FaceTime each other and then we go, okay, let's take a little hit. And then we take a little hit and we're like, okay, let's wait like 5 to 10 minutes. And then we wait a little bit.
That.
And then we're like, are we high? And then we take a little bit more. And we did that for an hour.
I love it. Well, speaking of, DJ Blue Dream, now that our guests are here and we've talked a little bit about weed, before we talk to them some more, would you like to lead our viewers in a quick little weed prayer?
Always. Viewers and our lovely audience, yes, indeed. Welcome to the most sacred part of your day, the moment that makes the rest of the day better for the rest of the day. A beautiful time when we all come together in our separate homes during this strange period and we indulge in one of the most ancient and beautiful plants in medicinal history. Please join us for the simultaneous toke.
Amen.
Woo. Delicious.
Oh, man. That was my childhood Catholicism came out in that toke. So Allie and Mia, tell us about P.S. I Love Rom-Coms, and about the show and you know what it is and where you're at right now in the episodes.
Yeah. P.S. I Love Rom-Coms is our podcast about rom-coms where we review rom-coms and we rate rom-coms and we try to enact rom-coms in our real life. And it's really just an excuse for me and I to, force our friends into watching our favorite movies and then talking about them.
Right. And when you say rank, right, like the ultimate goal of this by the end is to are we talking top 5? Are we talking top 10 rom-coms?
We currently, so we started with our rating system. We started with the top 5 internationally grossing rom-coms, and so we just said, okay, let's use an unbiased set of paradigms to set it up, and then each episode we take the movie we watched and we say, does this movie belong in the top 5? Does it boot something out? And then I think by the end of this, we'll have a top 5 for sure, and then I think we'll have some serious discussions about what's number 1.
Yeah.
I love this. I was on the show recently. I had a blast.
So
I love the format and the structure of it. And also this, there's a part of me that this appeals to. Maybe it's a male thing. I don't know, but I love rankings and numbers and kind of the meritocracy of it. And I think that's such a fun way of looking at things sometimes is by ranking them. I just like to do that. So this kind of format for me is I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. In March, we do, or we're going to do this thing called March Magnus, in which we, like March Madness, do a bracket of all of the Meg Ryan movies and have them go up against each other.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that. That's super fun.
And
Meg Ryan's perfect.
You two have like personal favorite rom-coms, and that, I mean, do you have like, are you coming in with a bias at all in any way that you're rooting for something?
Good question.
Oh yeah, big bias.
And also, it's fun because Allie and I often find ourselves in different rom-com camps. So
yeah, we have different tastes.
Yeah,
really?
So a lot of tension there.
Yeah.
Could you break it down where each one of you has one favorite right now that you can say?
Could you do that, Allie?
Yeah. I think my favorite of all time would be Groundhog Day, with a close second of He's Just Not That Into You.
Oh,
so
that's interesting. And Allie, it's I had this conversation with somebody recently about whether or not you could classify Groundhog's Day as a romantic comedy or not.
Oh, where would it go if it wasn't a rom-com?
That's a really good question. I think that it is, I guess ultimately it is a rom-com, but it's not doesn't have all the tropes, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely more com than rom.
Yeah. Andrew, our producer, just sent a message saying it's a com rom.
Andrew, you're right.
It's a com rom, not a rom-com.
It's a
so true.
comedy.
Because we do have different. We're like also navigating all the different terms, right? Because sometimes we'll be like, oh, this is a rom-dram, like this is not a rom-com, but
or a rom-com dram.
Because I would say if Groundhog's Day is considered a rom-com, then it would be my favorite as well. Because I fucking love that movie. Yeah. How about you, Mia? Where are you at with it?
My favorite, I think, and who knows, because I think the answer may change over the course of this podcast. But when I came into it, I would have said, and I still will say, Obvious Child is probably my favorite rom-com, which is like
I've never seen it.
It's great. It's usually on Netflix. So if anybody wants to watch it, I think it's on Netflix. It's a Jenny Slate rom-com about an abortion. So it's like,
you know what? I think I did hear about this. I think I heard this was really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite contemporary, and then my favorite classic is When Harry Met Sally.
Mm-hmm.
I love the classifications. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I got to ask. Previously, because I would say previously my favorite rom-com, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, would have been Annie Hall.
Okay.
I think that movie is very, very good. Obviously, the director, real piece of shit. Real problematic character. Is that where are you guys on that film? Out of curiosity.
I love Annie Hall. There's so many good classic scenes, and I think that Annie Hall is I don't know if she's a pure manic pixie dream girl, but she's definitely got a lot of it. And I know manic pixie dream girls are problematic, but I love a good manic pixie, and she's so cute with her hat and her little tie, and
she's brilliant in that movie, man. She's so good. Yeah.
I agree. I haven't seen it. There's certain rom-coms that fall into the camp of I saw them 10 or 15 years ago. So then it'll be I'll have to wait and see as an adult.
Yeah.
If you still like it, but which usually if you like it, you like it typically.
Great. As we go through, I might DJ Blue Dream and I might ask you some other questions, different questions about romantic comedies, and kind of keep checking in, because the theme of this whole show today is romantic comedies. It's a great genre. It's a blast. And I think that there's a ton of really fun stuff. So we're excited to do this.
Yeah. And when James says ask you questions about, he means he's gonna go down Woody Allen's filmography and check which one of them.
Yeah,
That's okay.
It's okay to watch.
I just want to see.
Is
I
this
want to gauge the temperature. Can I watch this one? Can I watch this one? Right. So yeah, I'll be asking about match points. Match point next.
Okay, I have thoughts.
I have thoughts. Awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and we're gonna get to our first challenge here. This segment is called the hypothetical situation. So the hypothetical situation is you guys are high, and I'm gonna give you guys a hypothetical situation. You're gonna act it out as we go. Now, a lot of times with this, if you've seen this show before, we've kind of given our comedians kind of like individual, kind of longer, maybe scenic type of things. This one's actually going to be a little bit quicker because we thought it'd be fun to do a revolving thing. We're going to call this the revolving meet cute. And so basically, each of you are going to have 30 seconds to set up a meet cute with either DJ Blue Dream or myself based off of the photograph behind us. We're going to have a photo. And so you're going to
And that's our
improvise.
location.
Yeah, a meet cute based on that location. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll move on to the next one when I play this sound effect.
Yes. Great. So Mia, let's have you go first, and
Okay.
and you're gonna go with DJ Blue Dream,
DJ Blue Dream.
and this is the revolving meet cute.
Okay. Oh my God, my dog!
Excuse me?
You found my dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is your dog. Oh, yeah.
He
I
always runs away.
Okay. Oh, I'm just, the McCallers are all having our little family get together. So I'm going to get back in there.
McCalla, you don't know Carol McCalla, do you?
That's my sister.
That's my boss.
What kind of orange juice do you like?
Tropicana.
Me too.
Oh my God. Well, it'd be way too awkward for us to date. Carol's my boss. She's your sister. I'm really hoping to make partners, so I don't think I can talk to you.
That's a lot of obstacles. All right.
Well, I
See you
guess
later.
maybe me and Skipper will see you around. Do we stay out?
Oh,
again?
So this is so Allie, you'll go now with me.
Okay. Hi, sorry. I'm Eliza from Dungeons and Fun magazine. I'm here to write an article about
Oh, hey, what's up?
fun medieval dungeons. Are you the manager of this dungeon?
Oh, no, I'm not. I actually,
Oh.
yeah, I'm also a writer. I'm here to review it as well. For yeah, for
Rivalry.
my magazine. Yeah, for my magazine. Which wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
So you review dungeons.
Yeah, do you review dungeons too? I didn't realize there was any competition.
Yeah, I'm
just
with
really-
Dungeons and I'm with Dungeons and a Blast magazine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
there's no way we could ever be together because, I mean, competing magazines.
Yeah, totally. It would be. I mean, I wasn't even thinking of that off the top of my head that we would be together, but that's.
Okay.
So now, Allie, you'll go with DJ Blue Dream.
Oh,
and we'll switch.
okay. Catch me! Don't let go. Don't let go.
Are you okay? I've never seen you at the circus before.
I'm new. I'm new to the circus. Oh my God, my hands are so sweaty. This is so awkward. I'm so awkward and clumsy.
You're so awkward. You fell out of a trapeze. Oh my God. Okay, look, I'm gonna try to swing you over to the other side. Okay, the other side, so you can land on the tent.
I just met you, but I trust you.
Hey, trust me.
Okay.
You said that. You said you do trust me.
Okay, I do. I trust you. Okay.
Oh no!
I landed. It's a rom-com. Nothing bad can happen.
Excuse me. How'd you get back here?
Oh.
Mia, you did this one with DJ Blue Dream.
Oh.
I didn't realize you'd be on the International Space Station.
We haven't met since Kislov.
Kislov?
We haven't met since the Kislov training program.
That's right. That's right. I thought I was going to be alone up here for another 2 months.
I know, me too. I thought I would never see you again since the Berlin Wall went down.
Yes. I thought I wouldn't see you after the Berlin Wall went down because I'm upset. And because it was so scary. So I ran away and I forgot to give you my number. And now you're here?
Oh, I'm here. I still remember your retreating form as you ran away from the scary sight of the Berlin Wall.
I wasn't expecting it. I just wasn't expecting it to happen.
But now we are both cosmonauts on the same International Space Station.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, what are the chances of that happening? They have to be small.
Pretty small.
Pretty small. Did you ever marry that woman, Beth?
Oh no! I'm so late. I'm so late for my meeting with the great white shark. Oh, I dropped all of my chum that I was gonna hand him. Oh, if someone could only help me pick up all this chum for my meeting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You said you had a meeting with the great white shark?
Yeah, I'm late. I'm so late.
Oh, it's okay. Relax. I'm the great white shark's assistant. So and she's still in a meeting right now. So
okay.
she's taken a very long lunch. Got a couple large seals, and she's enjoying them.
Okay, gosh, thank you. Honestly, I really owe you a big favor that you can cash in anytime in the future.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah.
Like if you ever need somebody to pretend to be your girlfriend, I would be happy to pretend to be your girlfriend. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Oh, great.
That's the hypothetical situation. That was a blast, you guys.
Oh, what a treat for us. We love it.
We have a couple viewers said their favorite rom-coms. Kelly Hanna says Stranger Than Fiction, really good one.
I love that movie. That movie's great.
It's
good
and
call.
Miguel, it's so clever. I feel like it's got that Groundhog Day thing where it does. It's inventive and And Miguel says 51st Date, which I don't think I've ever seen.
You've never seen it?
Oh, it's good.
I've never seen it either.
It's basically like it's kind of.
It is like Groundhog Day.
It's well, it's a
Oh
woman.
wait, 51st Dates, the Adam Sandler one.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
with
wrote
Drew Barrymore.
51st Date, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Like 5-1. I thought maybe that's a different movie. I don't know.
So I have a quick, I have a romantic comedy question for both of you guys. By the way, hypothetical situation. That was what a blast. That was super fun. But my question is, so you can cast two romantic leads all time, right? And you get to choose for your romantic comedy. Who are you choosing? Who are you casting?
Wow. Such a good question.
You could go old school, it could be Cary Grant. You go new school, it could be Matthew McConaughey, right?
So it's like a fantasy draft.
Yeah,
Or it has to be existing. Okay.
Yeah, because different eras are fine if they mold together. Right?
Okay.
And one of them has to be Woody Allen.
No.
And it's also okay if both of them are Woody Allen.
Woody Allen falls in love with himself.
Oh, yeah. Which is essentially every Woody Allen movie.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like a Woody Allen movie. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna take a crack.
Yeah.
One of my favorite rom-com heroes is Andrew McCarthy.
Of course.
He's like he's in Pretty in Pink. I like him because he's kind of like quiet and sensitive and nervous and like a little twitchy.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think favorite. I think maybe Meg Ryan too, because I feel like Meg Ryan would do something where she would kind of like flail around and he would just kind of like look at her really intensely with his quiet blue eyes.
I like it. That's
great.
Pairing. How about you, Mia?
Thank you.
Allie's going to be mad at me because she left something on the table that I'm going to take. So,
oh no.
So I'm going to pick Katherine. I'm going to pick Katherine Heigl, first of all, because
wow, really?
She is a phenomenal actress who did a lot of rom-coms. And so it got sort of like, oh, she's like a rom-com lady, but like is a phenomenal actress and can really, really speak a rom-com. And then I'm going to take John Cusack.
Damn it!
Oh,
God.
Because I don't love him as Lloyd Dobler in Say Anything. He's very charming and so I think those two I'm like that would be I don't know if that works out age appropriateness wise, but what a great I would want to watch that rom-com.
Oh, I would watch that.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
James, who would you pick?
I was just thinking about it, and I think that I think my answer would be a young Tom Hanks.
Oh God, that's
and obviously, I think a younger. I think Diane Keaton.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, that movie needs to be made. Like even now, I would watch them now to do one.
Oh, dude, I would absolutely. I would watch that in a heartbeat. I think that would be probably mine if you're pulling from the all-time like romantic comedy casts.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? What would yours be, DJ Blue Dream?
So good.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a big like old movie nerd, so I feel like I might pick someone like Rosalind Russell. That's a weird choice, but she's in His Girl Friday, which is like an old screwball rom-com.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, like or 40s, like one of those. I love those like fast talking like rom-com heroines of the 40s.
Oh,
like back and forth. But pair her with a very contemporary like Will Smith maybe.
Oh my
God.
Russell.
Will Smith's a great call too.
Like bantering back and forth. I would watch that.
Yeah.
that
Will Smith is a really
That's
good call.
great.
we're constantly like mourning the fact that Will Smith has only been in Hitch is sort of his only main rom-com. And he's
Which is
so
pretty
good.
crazy.
And he's great
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great in it. He's so charming and like, it's yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a really good pick.
Good answers. Good answers. I like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great, guys. We're gonna do this next challenge here, shall we? So this segment is called Ganja Genre Swap.
Done.
So, you guys, in this segment here, you guys are a writing team, okay? And what you've done is you have taken some famous romantic comedies, the titles, you've given them a new genre, with the same title, and you're going to pitch the plot to us and kind of like the stars and all that sort of stuff. Does that make sense?
Like many pitch meetings happening nowadays, this is a Zoom pitch meeting that we're still doing for.
Yeah, a Zoom pitch meeting. I'm one of those executives that has a good sense of humor, so I've got some marijuana leaves behind me. Awesome. And we'll give you the title and the genre.
Great. And then do the specifics have to stay the same, or it's just like a new movie altogether?
Completely new movie altogether.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also a kooky executive.
I love that background.
the greatest video I've ever seen. Awesome. So welcome guys. Thanks for being here. As you know, we're trying to think outside the box with our film studio, and thought what you guys do is really interesting. So I understand you've taken some titles of famous romantic comedies and created a whole new genre, a whole new film, and we're curious to hear about it. I'm James, by the way, and this is my partner, DJ Blue Dream.
Hello.
Hey there. I'm a executive, but I DJ for fun.
Yeah. He's a fun DJ. So so I understand that you guys have a true crime documentary type film.
Yes.
Called 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a true crime documentary that we sort of came across this story in college, didn't we?
We were actually really close with a person who did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did it. They did the crime.
I mean, you'll have to watch the documentary to find out, won't you?
Okay.
But we there's this strange thing happened where these people
type of guys that are in bands, artistic. Okay, well I have
Sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm practicing my DJ.
So sorry about that.
Oh, you're DJing.
Yeah, I'm just practicing it. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going.
No, it's fine.
He's always got his mind in 2 different careers. It's very frustrating.
Well, as you guys probably remember, the New York City Black Widow, case where a woman married multiple times, any time that her husband would die mysteriously, and we don't reveal it till the end, but it was someone we knew from college. Actually,
yeah, it was our college roommate.
It was.
And we, over time put together the pieces like, isn't it weird that like our roommate Margaret has so many sharp ice picks, isn't it weird that Margaret, has a lot of, rubber gloves and, So
it's sort of like a gritty, handheld sort of like Catfish vibe. And we
okay.
Yeah, we get footage from all the weddings.
Low budge.
Yeah, low budge, but artsy. But
Okay.
Allie, you're getting Terminator voice.
Sound like a robot?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that intentionally to spook up, make it a little more spooky, the pitch.
Yes, well,
I
that's part of it. Because
maybe we can have in this doc, maybe we can have the narrator have that voice.
Would love that. Would love that.
Just a thought. This is interesting. DJ Blue Dream, did you have one?
Yeah, I did. I saw your email, and it seems like you guys you have a really interesting film noir called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I'd love to hear about that.
Yes.
Yes, we do. Do I say? Yeah. Good. It's good. It's all about how to get rid of a person and you lose their body and everything within 10 days.
Yes. So it's a sort of dark, gritty city story that takes place over the course of 10 days, where a man, Marcus Kapolsky, has gone missing, and and it's each day you're sort of finding out how we all came to lose him.
Oh, I like this. Who do you see as the lead?
Well, I know Allie has a favorite.
Oh yeah, it's Jeremy Renner.
Oh my God, she wants.
He can do anything.
We love Ren Dog here. We love Ren Dog.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, nothing says grit like Jeremy Renner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you heard his album?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he did one. He really did one. You should check it out. I like that. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Film noir. That's clever. That's really clever. I like that story. Okay. So I also understand that you guys have an action adventure film called The Wedding Singer. That's interesting.
My gosh.
Oh, this is probably the best pitch we have.
Oh, great.
I mean, they're all good and all worth buying, but if you were to put your money on one of them, it would be this one.
The Wedding Singer follows the story of a guy who is a former CIA operative who becomes the leader of a wedding band.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And at one of the weddings, an old asset recognizes him and he has to take them out. And it sort of pulls him back into a life of, deep government work. I
love it.
But government.
Yeah, but the real comedic aspect is he has to take them out at the wedding, and so
Can you imagine?
There's a lot of the possibilities.
Yeah, like grandma's there. Do we want to, break everything up while grandma's there? No.
Mm-hmm. So are you feeling out a little because it's action adventure, but are we talking about like a little bit of campiness, like True Lies? Tonally?
Yes. Right on the money. We want like that scene in True Lies when the gun rolls down the stairs and it's just shooting off all the bullets. We're like, yeah, we want to show that he's rusty. He's been a wedding singer for the last 20 years. So, he's not going to be able to do all the moves correctly. So that'll be fun.
I like that. And who plays the wedding singer?
Who better than our favorite action star, Paul Dano.
Paul
Dano as a wedding singer. Interesting. I like it. It's offbeat, it's quirky. Yeah.
Consider that. Well, how about
do one more here?
Yeah, I think this last one on your list here was a a classical Western called Notting Hill.
Oh, God. Yes.
Yeah. Now this is interesting because Notting Hill is a famous hill, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's a famous hill in Montana where a really big battle went down. Really big, where, an old cowboy of the West, John.
It's okay. That's his real name. You can say it. That's his real name. John Wick. His name was John Wick.
John Wick.
The famous old cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
That's
I
right.
remember that.
We know him. John Wick goes up against like the really dastardly villain, Bill.
Yeah, you could say it. That's his name. That's his name. Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman.
Right.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
We learned about the Battle of Pullman and Wick in history class. I remember in Notting Hill. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
They're so.
Who do you guys see playing John Wick, and who do you see playing Bill Pullman?
Well,
for John Wick, we were thinking this really great actor. He was in I think Shawshank Redemption. Bill Pullman.
yes. Yes.
Oh, nice. Bill Pullman plays the other
John
character, John Wick, and then who plays Bill Pullman?
Keanu Reeves.
Perfect.
Keanu Reeves
Keanu
plays
Reeves.
Bill Pullman
Reeves.
and John. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. You know what? I think we'll buy all four of them, right, DJ Blue Dream?
Yeah, it's hard to say no to pictures like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Thank you so much.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to being a millionaire. That's Ganja genre swap.
God, I wish I was doing meetings where they ended with the executive saying to me, "Welcome to being."
Welcome to being a millionaire. That was great. That's really fun. We'll ask you a couple more questions about romantic comedies here in a second. But before we do that, let's just check in with DJ Blue Dream for DJ Blue Dream's Good Vibes Minute.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
Good vibes,
She's giving me the excitation.
not bad vibes. Bad vibes, get out of here.
DJ Blue Dream's Good Vibes Minute.
I'm just gonna share a clip that I saw recently from an old episode of the Tyra Banks show. That is just so insane. That show was insane. It was so funny that there were parts of it that were just so bananas. So here's just a clip from the old. I think you guys should be able to see this come up here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
What's your type of guy? Guys that are in bands, artistic.
Oops, I'm sorry. She's pulling up pictures of different dudes and being like, would you date this guy? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened to my sound. I'm sorry.
It's artistic types.
Artistic.
I
Okay,
guess,
well, I have
yeah.
a couple of guys pictures that I'm
Okay.
thinking about hooking you up with.
All right.
Let's see these three guys. Which one do you like the best out of the three? Check out the eyes.
Okay. I guess number one.
Number one.
Sure.
Okay. He's hot. Right? Nice blue piercing eyes.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Robert Chambers. And he's known as the Preppy Killer. He strangled a woman to death in Central Park in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the other two are murderers as well. One was
Right.
Andrew Cunanan.
I'm not sure what the point is, but it's like, this part is my favorite, where she goes, okay, and the lady's like, yeah. She's like, okay, yeah.
Oh my
It's so-
And the other two are murderers as well.
It's just so fucking funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Robert Chambers. And he's known as the Preppy Killer. He strangled a woman to death in Central Park in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the other two are murderers as well. One was
Okay.
Andrew Cunanan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard worse.
So disappointed. I just love that. Like, okay, Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like Tyra thinks she's like dunking on this woman somehow.
Yeah. It's like, what's the point of this segment? To make this woman feel stupid?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you pointing out? Are you pointing out that like she's attracted to photographs of murderers? Like, how the fuck was she supposed to know?
But then she feels so bad. That's the worst part. She's like, okay.
Yeah, like she's
I
look in her eyes.
I feel terrible for being attracted to somebody I didn't know killed somebody. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's like, I have a disorder.
yeah, that's so funny.
I love that was on TV.
Yeah, that's really
Wow.
funny. Good vibes minute. Good vibes minute. So what's your least favorite romantic comedy?
Oh
God.
man. I'm trying to okay, well, yeah.
Oh, I know what mine is actually.
Okay, you go
Right.
first,
So
and then
sorry
I'll
if I
go
take-
second.
I'm so sorry to take this from you, Allie.
You
Mine
might
is,
take mine.
mine is IQ. No, I won't take it because we have different.
No. You can pick. I liked IQ, so
we
that's
have different
okay.
feelings about IQ. I really don't like the movie IQ with Meg Ryan and who is that guy? It's from the. Is it Bill Pullman? Is that Bill
It's Bill
Pullman?
Pullman.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa, is it really?
Meg Ryan and Bill Pullman.
No, is that Bill Pullman? I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think it is.
You're
I
right.
think it's Bill Pullman, a young Bill Pullman.
I'm thinking of someone completely different. Yes, it's Meg Ryan and Bill Pullman.
Is
It's
she
very
like
good.
Einstein's granddaughter or something like that?
She
Yeah.
plays Einstein's niece.
Einstein's niece.
And Einstein is in the movie like as her best friend and uncle, and it's like him and a bunch of like his famous friends like try to get her to fall in love with a mechanic. It's a period piece, but everyone talks completely modern. It's like very confused. It's like no one's trying in it. It's very bad.
It's really funny. It's really good. It's good. It's a really good movie, and it's really funny. And if you just suspend your disbelief a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot, it's really good.
It's
Love it.
you know, it's divisive, but it's bad.
What's yours, Allie?
Oh man, I think mine would be Shallow Hal. I think that one's kind of like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's problematic. I think like they tried to make like a movie that was progressive, but it was just written by people who have probably never dealt with like body issue stuff and. Probably, but yeah, anyway, that's mine. Not a huge fan, although I do love Jack Black and Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh
who
my
are both
god,
in it.
Obsessed with it.
And Jack Black is like,
movie.
he's also like Jack Black is like a really lovely rom-com hero. He was in The Holiday, and he was so good in that. And I just wish.
That's right.
He'd be in more rom-coms.
Oh, he was also in High Fidelity as well.
Yes, he works with
He played the best friend, or he played like not the best friend, I guess, but he was like he worked there.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched the like readaptation of that? That's on I think Hulu.
No, but I saw that. Is it a show or a movie?
I think it's a show. I think they made it into a show.
High Fidelity, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, with I want to say Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, I think so.
Zoe Kravitz, yeah. She has good clothes. In that show.
Anyway.
Maybe we'll do like a tag, like a double episode where we watch the movie and then the show and then talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
That's fine. Yeah. DJ Blue Dream, did you have any questions about romantic comedies?
I didn't have one off the cuff, but I'm gonna think of one. If you had to, you've both seen, I'm assuming, When Harry Met Sally, of course, if you have a podcast on rom-coms. But if you had to pick couples from other movies to do the interviews in When Harry Met Sally, who do you think would have good interviews?
Are these are real life couples that we would want to see interviews from?
I guess real life couples, fictional couples, yeah.
Or
You know, when Harry Met Sally style.
Yeah.
And the intercuts. Okay, let me think.
Oh.
Real life couple, huh?
I definitely want to see. Wait, can it also be from rom-coms? Like what? Okay. I definitely want to see what happened to Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant in Notting Hill. So I want to see them as old people, like talking about what happened after.
Yeah.
I definitely see that.
It'd be fun to see Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan from Sleepless in Seattle, so that Meg Ryan's character from another movie is in a movie that Meg Ryan is also in. And it could just it could be this time bending, weird Easter egg.
Yeah.
And maybe it makes her mind explode when she realizes there are two versions of her in the same universe. And she's like, parallel universes exist. And then she's like,
totally.
And she tries to rip off her face. Man. Oh, I would want to see Lloyd Dobler and who's that? What?
Diane Court.
Diane Court in Say Anything. If they end up together, because the ending scene of that movie is them getting on a plane and they're like, we don't know if this relationship is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. And I would be interested in seeing what happened to them.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a romantic comedy couple that absolutely was gonna make it, like for sure, would see the whole thing through?
I mean, hypothetically, all of them are set up as like a happily ever after. Like all of them aim for that, right? I feel like all rom-coms are implying that a bit.
But I guess like what couple seems like they have the best kind of like I don't know, the best chemistry.
Staying power.
Yeah.
Oh, I know mine is Nia Vardalos and Josh Corbett.
Oh yeah, from My Big Fat Greek
Wedding.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're like my favorite. I think out of the ones we've watched, they're like my favorite couple to root for. Out of like
I feel like any rom-com where it's based on a very heavy deceit as the premise, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or one of those ones where that feels hard for a long-term prospect. Where I'm like, you both started off fully pulling the wool. And I know all of them have a little bit, there's often a little bit, but the big deceits, the ones where it's like you pulled a con on somebody for half the movie. That's hard.
How are you going to establish trust after that?
Yeah.
Like what women want, it's just like, man, you were reading her mind and stealing her shit. How's that ever going to be okay?
Trust-ish. I would not. Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah. I'd want to see Aladdin and Jasmine old.
Oh, yes.
We've talked about how that's a rom-com.
Yeah, the live action Aladdin is a rom-com. And
it totally is.
It's kind of like Hitch 2, where, Will Smith reprises his role as like the best friend that like gets the guy and the girl together.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen a live action version.
It's really good.
I thought it was all right, but I thought Will Smith was surprisingly good. Despite people like, you're always going to compare it to Robin Williams. I thought he was pretty good. I like, the rom-com part. I feel like setting up the Nassim Pedrad character thing was such a rom-com. That made it fully a rom-com where there was a second relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta wrap it up with the.
You gotta have the best friends get together.
Yeah.
Yep. But I also liked it. I think I just have such a soft spot for the cartoon because I watched it so much as a kid that it's hard to.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah. Guys, this has been great. What a blast! So much fun.
So fun.
Yeah. Thanks again for coming on. Where so how can people listen to PS I Love Rom-Coms? What day does it come out? Can you give us information?
Yes, it comes out every Thursday. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
We're brought to you by Campfire Media.
And, yes.
We're going to start announcing on Tuesdays what the Thursday's episode movie will be. So if you want to watch the movie ahead of time, we'll give you a heads up.
Nice.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Love
That's
it.
a good idea to follow along. I love that.
Yeah.
And you can follow at PS I Love Rom-Coms Pod on Instagram, Twitter.
Perfect. And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well at I'm Too Effing High. Also check out I'm2effing-high.com for any information about any upcoming shows. We'll be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Doing a producer's episode with a special guest, and then we will be doing on Friday again at 8 p.m. on UCB's YouTube page. So thanks again, Allie Jennings, Mia Schauffler. Thanks, DJ Blue Dream. And stay too effing high, you guys.